Hello all, welcome to the first episode of World Today. Today we are going to see some key developments in the international world that in a way obviously affects the international geopolitics, but somehow may be relevant to India foreign policy going forward. In international relation, the world develops in a very slow-paced manner. Generally, the events and development in any country or initiative by any country takes time to shape up in a way that can really affect the geopolitics of a country. So keeping an eye on world development on a day-to-day basis may not only give you a broader idea of international relation, but will also give a broader sense to you that how the world around you is working. So let us directly start with the today's episode of World Affairs with an important development from Japan. The first development we're talking about is the Japanese Prime Minister PM Kishida will be visiting India, and he is all set to outline open free Indo-Pacific plan from the Japan point of view. The idea is that the Japan is also looking for open and free Indo-Pacific as has been common interest for Japan, Australia, US, India for a long time. The core purpose of the plan is to maintain rule-based international order. Through this plan, Japan is emphasizing its commitment to the global south and deepening the bilateral ties in the region. Now, how it is significant for India? The key question to our channel is how it is significant for India. So, during his visit to India, Japanese Prime Minister Kishida is planning to invite Indian Prime Minister to the G7 meeting, leaders meet, upcoming this year in May 2023 as a guest leader. Further, he is also signaling the significance of India against China's aggression in the Indo-Pacific region. So, as you might be thinking, what is Indo-Pacific that we are talking about? Indo-Pacific is basically a geographical construct, an area which was first conceptualized by Shinzo Abe. He was the Japanese Prime Minister in 2007 when he visited India and addressed the Indian Parliament. He conceptualized the term Indo-Pacific as a confluence of the two seas, the Indian Ocean and the Pacific Ocean. So that idea gave the term of Indo-Pacific, and that started the growing relationship between India and Japan on the cooperation in the Indo-Pacific region. There's another development from the Indo-Pacific free and open Indo-Pacific point of view, that is Exercise Sea Dragon. So what is Exercise Sea Dragon exactly? Exercise Sea Dragon is basically anti-submarine warfare exercise. The joint multilateral military exercise this year conducted by US, where navies of different countries like US, Canada, India, Japan, South Korea are participating to achieve a high level of synergy and coordination between the friendly navies. The whole idea is based on their shared values and commitment to an open and inclusive Indo-Pacific. So what is the significance of this exercise for India? As you might know, the exercise is being taking place in the Guam. Guam is a place in Micronesian island which is located in the Pacific Ocean. You see, this is Guam. If I can mark it, this is the Guam where I'm pointing it out, and this is the China. So it's in the Indo-Pacific region of the world. So to counter China's aggression and China's claim in the South China Sea and specifically in the Indo-Pacific region, such exercise has been carried out, and the third edition of such exercise. So that is a significance for India because India is up for free and open Indo-Pacific, free, open, and inclusive Indo-Pacific region, and that objective is met by being part of such exercises and asserting its interest over time through multiple initiatives to let China know that no, it cannot simply claim that whole Indo-Pacific region is theirs. In a different development, China's foreign minister has called up the Ukraine counterpart to talk him out on the situation of Russia and Ukraine war. China expressed its concern about the ongoing development in the Russia-Ukraine war and has requested Ukraine to provide a political solution to Moscow. So the current approach of China in advancing peace and involving in negotiations talks to promote cooperation in the world is obviously a positive step for China, but it is kind of a setback for India. That how China is approaching this relation, the the degree to which China is successful in its endeavor in Russia and Ukraine will obviously decide the fate of India's approach in the global foreign policy and the whole Russia-Ukraine conundrum. So this is it from the today's world affairs. There are other key developments that are happening. This is not just limited to this development which I am sharing, but it is only that these are the significant events that might affect India's foreign policy in the near future. So I hope you all like the first episode. So the initiative that I'm taking to educate myself and the world about foreign policy. Keeping that in mind, I hope you like the initiative. If you like the initiative, then subscribe to this channel and share it with your friends who have a similar interest in foreign policy and would like to know world from the India's perspective. Thank you for your time. It's Nara from me.